Sign us up. We'll see what warps in. Sergaljerk versus brand Newbros. The at least third place match. So at least one of these teams is going to be walking out of here with a couple hundred mil. And some needy frigates. And we've got our first warp in. It is a Kestrel. Kestrels being very popular, although they haven't been the winning ships so far necessarily. Why only the Kestrel? Why is this guy so much faster?
A lone Kestrel.
Maybe he's like hyperspatial rigged. So PvP. He's like, I got this, guys. There's a secret about hyperspatial rigs that nobody else knows.
Stengu, I'll get some VODs up here.
All right. So, more Kestrels warping in. Sergaljerk bringing 1, 2, 3 Kestrels so far. Thorax, Caracal, Stabber, Typhoon. They are bringing a mixed DPS setup. The Thorax and the Stabber have warped to the Sino at 0. They are ready to tear shit up. Let's see, Savage Razors, Caracal not far behind them. Meanwhile, they have kept their Typhoon at range along with their 3 Kestrels. I don't see the rest of their fleet. Hopefully the rest of them actually warp in, because that's not enough. Now, meanwhile, the brand Newbros bringing in Merlins, lots of them. Thoraxes, 3 of them, and a Typhoon. This is going to be... This is almost reminiscent of the fleet that beat that band of brothers, was it Starfleet all that time ago? So, Series Steel in the Thorax, immediately getting under attack. And I need to lock people up.
That Thorax has dropped.
Wow, that was fast. Series Steel flying, I believe, for Sergaljerk, is that right? Because
I am being locked up.
Yeah, so am I. Caracal and a Stabber left for Sergaljerk. The Stabber down into armor already, as is the Thorax of brand Newbros. Yuri is taking some hits right now. Another Kestrel just warped in for Sergaljerk. Interesting. They've got a...
Some reserves.
Some reserves, not on the field right away. I don't think you would penalize them for that, because it just means their DPS wasn't here yet, but whatever. All right, looks like another ship has gone down. That Stabber has died. Thorax of Yuri starting to lose steam here. It's down into structure, but so far the damage has been done to the Sergaljerk team. Sergaljerk dropping pretty fast. Now their Typhoon, of course, is still up. He is taking some shield damage down into armor. Looks like finally Newbros have lost one of their Thoraxes, but they still have quite a few ships left in the field. Merlins have gone down for Newbros. They've lost quite a few of their Merlin pilots, but their Typhoon's still up. And there goes, it looks like another Merlin dropping real fast. So the frigates are getting cleared pretty well by Sergaljerk. I don't know if that's going to be the right call yet, because they have lost, what, 2 out of their 3 heavy DPS, close range, brawly fit cruisers. And their Kestrel fleet is probably going to be going down pretty fast too. Now, so like I said, the Typhoon of Sergaljerk down to armor. They've done a little bit of damage to Boris Dunks on the Typhoon for Newbros, but not a lot. Meanwhile, you've got Logi Lock John. Logi Lock. I'm sorry. Logi Lock. What the fuck am I saying? In the Merlin, taking a bunch of hits here for brand Newbros, so that's going to be another Merlin off the field, and they've only got one
he is
left.
down.
That's interesting. Brand Newbros are going to be down to just a Thorax, and a Typhoon against...
Still a bit of damage.
5 Kestrels, a Caracal, and a Typhoon. I don't know how to call this. I do not know how to call this right now. This Kestrel's probably still pumping out a fair bit of DPS each. Looks like the last Merlin has gone down. It's just the cruisers. Savage Razor's Caracal from Sergaljerk, though, taking some major hits, and it is
he
gone.
is
It's
down.
off the field. So, Kestrels and a Typhoon against Thorax Typhoon. I still don't know. I think maybe the brand Newbros have this. Their Typhoon just hasn't taken a lot of damage yet, and they are focusing the Typhoon right now of Sergaljerk.
The DPS from that Thorax is very high, too.
It is. The thing is, one of those Thoraxes is already down to half armor, and if they can knock out another brand Newbros Thorax, a lot of that DPS that you're talking about has disappeared.
It looks like Kyle, he webbed down. They got scrams on him.
Yeah. Yep, scrams and webs. Meanwhile, the Typhoon did just pop a smart bomb off. Datton Kalkonen there in the Typhoon.
There is Kyle down.
Sergal. Yeah, that's a lot of DPS down. I don't know if they can break this Typhoon in the allotted time anymore. We do have we got about 5 minutes remaining on this Sino, actually. So the question is just whether Boris, by himself, can break that Typhoon. So Ronin Kai now of Brand Newbros, down to half armor, taking the hits. And I think these Kestrels are just kind of going unmolested. That may have been a huge mistake, actually, not to take out the Kestrels.
They may have underestimated the damage.
Yeah, they're going to get a whole bunch of free DPS here. That Typhoon, I think, of Boris just isn't going to be able to hardly even track them, I imagine. Now, the thing is, he's got Datton Kalkonen down to very low armor. We're looking at 15, 10%. And they're going to have to chunk through ginormous amounts of DPS from Boris. He looks like he's probably micro warp drive fit. He is webbed, but he is still hauling ass in that Typhoon. That is what Minmatar ships are meant to do.
Oh, he's taking damage really fast, though.
No, he is. That's surprising. This actually is surprising.
Is he not tanked?
Fight? Boris may not be all that well tanked. He may have been relying on the fact that they just weren't. Oh my God, who wins this? I think Sergaljerk win this on the basis of the Kestrels. They're probably going to lose Datton. They're probably going to lose the Typhoon. But I think they still kill Boris unless he is bulkhead fit. And we're going to find that out right now because he is in structure. If he is hull tanked like a goddamn hero, he can still win this fight. If he's not, his structure is going to drop crazy fast. And it's not dropping fast. He has switched to Kestrels. He's shooting Mag Aris in the Kestrel. This is crazy. He might actually be hull tanked too. Why did he switch away from Datton? Did Datton actually get away from him? Is that what happened?
Oh no.
Datton is like 80 kilometers away. That's why he switched to the Kestrel. Because Datton managed to get out of his... He didn't have him webbed. Datton webbed down Boris and got away with 75% structure left. That's how this fight went. And that's why Boris is now desperately trying to close range again and finish the fight off. He's gotten in range. He's doing more damage to Datton. Can he finish off the Typhoon? I think he might be able to do it. Datton not applying a lot of DPS back. Boris, it's a race between these two Typhoons right now. Boris down to half. Datton down to a third. Datton's got to go down first here. And then Boris just has to deal.
There's Datton.
He's got to deal with 5 Kestrels before the time runs out. We are at 2 minutes left. 2 minutes in this match. Can the Kestrels actually take down Boris? I don't know. I have no clue who wins.
Oh, there's David. Alderaan,
Boris even track him? Yes, he can. Oh, he can definitely track these guys. He does look like he's using, I think, a missile fit. And if they are, especially if they're rapid lights, he's got no problem knocking out a bunch of Kestrels. Can they overheat their guns and finish this guy off? That's the last question. Like, this is for all the marbles. Boris is down to 33% structure and falling. He is shooting Treacle Fox right now. Treacle Fox taking some hits. And I'm just sitting here trying to see, yeah, it is missiles. That's why he's able to apply DPS so well right now. Treacle gonna have to turn on the micro warp drive and pray. Can he escape the hits?
The DPS has slowed on him.
It has. Boris down to 25% structure. Oh my God, this is down to the wire. This is totally down to the wire. And I still don't know who wins. This is an exciting match, ladies and gents. Boris dipping very, very close to dead. And maybe he doesn't even have the range to hit these guys, which would be shocking to me, because if they're using lights and he's using lights, he's got to have about the same range they do. But he's not applying anything. I think they're kiting him. There he goes. Treacle Fox just got a hit again. Maybe he was on the reload cycle.
He's switching Mag Arias.
Mag probably going to go down. That's going to be more DPS gone. He is at like less than 10% structure. Mag will die. If he kills him, he has to kill these Kestrels within the next minute. We're almost done on the Sino cycle. The Sino's almost down. If this Sino goes...
There he went.
Dies. Sergaljerk wins. Sergaljerk wins at least 3rd place in a hell of a match on 3 Kestrels left.
That was the most exciting match.
Congratulations to them. That was amazing. Well done, guys.